Circling.
What's circling?
If it's going to publish it.
Oh, we are live. We're live on YouTube as well. Beautiful, beautiful. Hello to everyone on YouTube live on our brand new 4K Mevo as well. So live stream, live storm guys, you get the benefit of dealing with all of the cool polls and everything. Whereas YouTube guys, you get the benefit of 4K. So, you know, if you've got, if you're on both, you've got best of both worlds. So today is a Q&A about lots of things actually. So today is a Q&A about stock market. It's about the crypto market. It is about Brexit, boo, and anything and everything about the market. So today I don't really have any particular agenda. I'm here for you guys to ask me questions. Obviously the guys are watching me on YouTube. Welcome to those guys on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining on YouTube. And if you are on YouTube, make sure that you click the thumbs up button, the subscribe button, and you click, guess what? The subscribe. Join now, subscribe. It's all about that, isn't it? You know, that's what we're after. Get the subscribers up, get the content there, make sure we're adding true value to you guys. So make sure you're thumbsing it up. I was going to try and thumbs it up on the other computer, but I'm not signed in. So let's have a look how many people we've got. Blimey, we're talking to over 100 people already, and we just started. Awesome. So it looks like there's 94 people on here, and we've got over 21 people on YouTube. Is that right?
Yeah.
Cool. First thumbs up on YouTube. Nice. Should we do spin the wheel and some merch or something like that?
Yeah. For them attending, yeah.
Let's do that. Let's do some. Who wants to win some merch? Let's put some quick polls out. Let's get a poll out there. Who thinks we should spin the wheel? New poll. Spin. There's Chaz, lovely assistant there. Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. Merch options. Yes. No. Send poll. All right, guys. Answer the poll. If you would like it. If you're on YouTube, shout out yes if you would like it. Hi Lewis Edge, hope you're doing well. Shout out yes if you want to do some spin the wheel prizes. It's going to be a pretty hard one on this one. There's so many people. How are we going to do this then? Oh, I mean, how are we going to do this? I haven't thought this one through, have I?
Maybe like fastest entrance, and then
maybe we need to maybe we should do a poll first of all with all of the colours, so they get to choose the colour.
Oh yeah.
And they have to get the colour right on 2 spins. If they get the colour right 2 spins in a row, then they win the merch. Yeah? Because the likelihood of you getting it right. One person voted no. There's always one hater in the room, and don't forget, haters are my biggest fans. So thank you so much for coming. You're the ones that talk about me the most. So yeah. So we've got loads of people that want an actual wheel spin. So we've got some guy advertising as well. So sorry you can't plug that, mate. Get deleted. Bye bye. So we've got UCall merch still, haven't we? And we've also got SCL Wealth, which is my exclusive stuff. So I tell you what, I'm gonna have to quickly create the poll. Everyone wants some free merchandise, so let's quickly create a poll. Add a poll. So if you want to enter in for a free chance of winning some merch, you have to guess the colour right twice. So this is going to be a nice one to try to work through. Guess the colour round 1, and options. Chaz, read out all the colours to me.
You got red,
yellow, red,
pink,
pink, blue, green, navy,
yeah, and yellow.
And we've already done yellow, so there's literally 6, is that right?
Yeah.
Right, so we've got 6. So guess the colour round 1. You can only choose one option. So guess the colour round 1, and whilst you're doing that, so you've got to take 2 guesses, and at the end of the webinar, we'll go through and work out who's chosen the right colours twice in a row. And if you've won it, you're going to do it again. So Got to do that again now. New poll. Guess the colour. Oh, those guys on. How are we going to do it with the guys on YouTube?
I'm tracking them.
So you're tracking them. So you're going to go through and work them out, are you?
Yeah.
From YouTube. Okay, if you're doing it on YouTube, just put it in the comments and Chaz is going to work it out, so you're going to have to rely on Chaz.
The ginger's gone with blue.
Yeah, I can see that. Guess colour round 2. Right, let's go through the colours again. So it's yellow.
Lewis can't cheat.
Yellow. Yeah, you can only choose one. It says yellow, blue. What's another one?
Yellow,
Blue, green.
red.
No, yeah, go in a circle. Green, red,
Pink.
pink.
And then lighter blue.
What?
There's 2 blues.
Did we put that in the first one?
Yeah, there should be like a blue and a navy.
Did I do that last time?
Yeah.
Did I?
I hope so.
Oh, I did blue and light blue. I did, yeah. Oh, I did blue and navy. Shit. So light blue's navy, okay?
Light blue. What?
No. So it's light blue and navy. So we've done that right. Well, I've done the light blue. Right. Anyway, so guys, we've got bloody hell. There's a lot of free clothes going out there, isn't there? I can see it already. There's literally over 175 people playing this game. I think I've just literally lost probably like £1,000 worth of clothing, but we'll go with it. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Has everyone voted? Is the question.
Yellow/orange.
So it is currently on red, by the way. So it's currently here. So this is where it is currently, yeah. So has everyone voted? Hopefully everyone's voted. It's an expensive month. Bought 2 new cars. Now I'm going to lose clothes as well. I'm going to be walking around naked. You'll live, brother. Right, okay. Orange missed. Oh, one colour's missed. One sec. Orange has been missed. Where's orange? There is no orange.
No, they see that as red. It's
Oh,
red.
okay, fine. So the red is orange, guys. It's just, I think it's the camera. If you're on YouTube in HD, you can see it. So, right. So first spin. Let's go. I'm gonna create another poll in a minute and just be like, "Did you win?" Because I'm intrigued to see how much I've actually lost. Did you win? Yes. No. All right. I'm gonna save that one. We're not gonna do it just yet. Jesus, Chaz. Look, talk about zooming in on my face there, mate.
What?
Right. Are we ready for the first spin? First spin. Ready? Are we ready? First spin. Chaz is like zooming in on my head then. Like, Jesus. Right. You forgot black. There is no black, mate.
Again, they might be thinking of...
I don't know which one they're thinking of there. There is no black though. Anyway, right, let's get on with it. It's just some merch, right. Oh, green, blue. No, is that navy? No. Oh, that's blue, isn't it?
That's navy, yeah.
Oh, navy. Okay, so whoever voted navy for the first one. So who's in so far?
Mate, keep figuring out this YouTube. Like,
This is going to be so hard.
Alright, give me a second.
So navy in the first one, there was 6 people. So basically, only 6 people can win on the second spin. That's on the live stream. Whoever voted navy first time is on one. So it's navy and light blue, wasn't it, the first one? Yeah, navy or blue. So that's navy, light blue. Jesus, man, this is really hard. If we don't get that many, oh, he's got him. Flynn's got him. Flynn's in. I got blue for real. Wow. So if anyone's got navy, we'll be able to see anyway on the polls. So.
Right, there's a few on YouTube.
Okay, fine. Can I spin again now or not? Are you ready, Chaz? Have you taken note? Have you got everyone down on the entire of YouTube that put down navy? Yeah. We'll see how good navy is, right?
Yeah.
Right. Who's ready? Popcorn spin. Do you want me to spin it or do you want Raj to spin it, guys? No, Raj will get absolutely hated if he gets it wrong, right? Right, okay, let's go. Imagine it's double navy. It's double navy! I bet no one got that. Did anyone get that? I bet no one got double navy, did they?
I don't know if people voted again.
Yeah, we did on here. Did anyone vote double navy? Imagine that I did. That is hilarious. Someone's like, I got navy and light blue. Dread. Ah, unlucky.
No one did.
Someone had double yellow. I don't think anyone won, did they?
No.
No one won out of like 190 odd people. Should we do it again then, guys?
Yeah, let's do it again.
Should we do it one more time? We've got to get at least a winner, haven't we? let's do it again. Right, let's do it again. We've got to get at least a win. I was scared then that I was going to lose so much, but... Right, add a poll. New poll. Right, let's do it one more time. We've got to get... Should we just make it simple? Should we just do one colour this time?
Yeah.
Right, so let's just do one colour. So, which colour will win? And let's go through them all again. So we've got green, we have got navy, we have got green, navy, yellow, we have got red, we have got pink, and we have got light blue. Is that right? Mate, I'm awful at this. Green, navy, yellow, red, pink, light blue. Yeah? All happy with that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Right, 6. Right. Oh,
There's so many people voting on YouTube. You've got 80 people watching you right now. Voting.
Right, guys, at least give me a thumbs up because I'm literally like cacking it here. I'm just like, look, some of these, look, 22 people voted on one colour last time, so imagine that. That's stress. I think I'm in for it this time. And let's get on with the webinar. Oh dear. Right, can we remove the old ones? Let's remove the old ones. Delete polls because obviously they don't count. Delete poll. Spin the wheel merch. Jesus, loads of us up for that. Did you win? Right. So basically, someone's going to win. Look, the worst case scenario, I'm going to lose 24 merchandise. And that's red. Look, everyone's got. Look, 4 people went for navy. Look, law of averages there, guys. I'm seeing it. I'm liking that. So, four people. So basically, I want it to land on navy. That's right, isn't it? Yeah. Do you get what I mean? Otherwise, I'm completely done.
You don't want green and you don't want red or yellow either.
You said navy was light blue. Do black. There is no black. Well, black 7. Oh, right. So like.
No, it's just
but how's it going to be black?
Because then we won't even know which 7 like counting.
Yeah.
All right. There's a lot of votes on YouTube.
There's a lot of votes on YouTube. 80 people watching. Guys, there's 111 people on here as well, so there's like over 200 people. Chaz, you're going to deal with all this merch shipping now. So you're going to ship all this out for me. Absolute legend.
Where's Jordan when you need him?
Okay, right, let's go. Right, where's Jordan here?
So true.
And so I want navy because there's only 4 people who got navy. A pink and light blue is not too bad. There's 7 and 7. It's the red one that's scary because there's 27 people that will win. Right, okay, let's go. Guys, you best make sure that you subscribe on YouTube. I swear, honestly, that you've got to make sure you subscribe. Right, make sure you thumbs up on YouTube as well. 3, 2, 1. Don't be red. Don't be red. Don't be red. Don't be red! No! No! Mate, 27 people!
Oh, mate.
Oh, my God. That is a shipping issue.
Oh, dearie me.
That is a shipping issue, isn't it? No. Look, 20... People are now voting red now. You can't do that. Right, end poll.
Right. Oh, man.
Right, that is so funny. Look at it, look, it just jumped up to 30. Oh dear. Right, that's done.
You've got a lot of merch to ship out, guys.
Unpublished poll. There we go. Oh dear. So funny. So funny. So we've got 27. The last 3 didn't count, unfortunately. Jeez, that was funny. So
it's more than 27.
It's more than 27 because obviously on YouTube as well. So guys, if you won, just obviously I'm going to make this poll, publish poll. If you won, shout out yes. It'd be nice to see who actually won, and also put on the thing. Congrats, guys. Nice one. Well, there we go. That was a nice start, wasn't it? We got Theresa May letting all the world down, and she could have just done a merch giveaway and made the entire country happy. That would have been great. Right. Oh dear. Guys, if you don't already, click the join now button and become my exclusive member because I just got absolutely done in. That's literally, mate, 27 people. Mate, I want to see a photo and tagged on Instagram for that. Make sure you follow me at Samuel Leach. Oh dear. Yeah. Imagine I said free fusion. That would have been absolutely. I would have just literally lost about 80 grand on the spin of a wheel. Right, stress over, guys. So, let's start the topics. Let's talk about the markets. We all know that's what we want to talk about. So, everyone, just shout out where you're from. Obviously, I've just lost a nice bet. So, where you all from? Shout out on chat, on YouTube. Some guy Amit on YouTube. So I'm coming to the junction to collect it now. You're coming along, head down. So we've got some people here from WD17. It's not too far away. Watford, Aberdeen, Yorkshire, London. What did we win? You won a T-shirt. UK shipping only.
You didn't say that. Remember
£20 for international shipping, lads. All right, no, I'm joking. There we go. £20 outside of Watford, near Harrogate, Bedford. Awesome stuff, guys. Awesome stuff. South Africa, love that, love that. Qatar, sunny Luton. Flew over Luton, Michael. That was quite a fun one. Devon, nice one. Watford. Hi, Sam from Birmingham. Slovenia. I've already got one. Make it a hoodie, pal. Yeah, it's all coming out now. France, Australia, nice one. It's good to hear. It's good to hear where everyone's from. So obviously we now need to make a decision of the discussion of today. So let's make a decision. Let's make a decision. Add poll, and we've got a lot to discuss. So basically, I'm here to help you with a lot of things. Where should we start? Are we going to start with good old Brexit and how that's going to affect the markets? Or are we going to talk about, well, Forex is probably under the terms of Brexit. Are we going to talk about stock market sell-off? Or are we going to talk about the crypto market sell-off? I mean, what's not selling off right now? Crypto market sell-off. So I'm going to allow you to put multiple choices on this one as well, so you can all decide on what you'd like to do. Guys, I'll be taking into account your opinions as well on YouTube. Lovely 90 people there watching. So we've got a nice audience here on our webinar, over 200 people that are joining in on the webinar from around the world, where we'll be talking about lots of different things. I'm going to try to cover as much as I can by 8:30. If not, my missus will have my head by then, if I'm any later. Right, so it's been an expensive month. 2 cars and a load of merch getting sent out. Guys that won, I think you would have registered on the webinar, so we'll be able to contact you. It's going to be a mission, so do bear with us. It'll be with you by Christmas. So we've got 51% want to talk about Brexit. A couple of people want to talk about crypto. Facebook's still on the move upwards. Brexit, deal or no deal. It looks like that's where the talk is going, isn't it? I think it's quite mixed between the stock market sell-off and the crypto market sell-off. So I think we'll try to cover everything. Brexit. So obviously Theresa May stepped down today. Well, no, Theresa May is literally messing with everyone at the moment, and it's causing the pound to sell off. The pound at the moment is. Let me see if I can quickly screen share. I won't be able to with Mr. Mevo, will I? Are you going to turn the...
I'm going to do this manually.
You're going to do this manually. You're going to pick it up. We're going to have manual cameras on YouTube, so don't worry, guys. So I'm just going to share my screen so we can just have a quick look. Don't worry, guys. On YouTube, you will be able to see too. Share media. I don't want to do that one. Where's share my screen?
It's like exclusive access.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Is that there? Share screen. Enable screen sharing. There we go. Application window. Oh, it doesn't want to work. Your entire screen. So we'll share my entire screen, and we're going to have a look on here. So I'm actually in Facebook, as you can see at the moment. It's just a bit of a boring trade, really. I'm up 705 at the moment. Looking to go a lot higher in valuation. You'll be able to see roughly what's going on here on the screen. So at the moment we're up 705 on Facebook. So obviously I'm not talking too much about Facebook, but I was just going to be talking about how pound has moved. So pound is actually down like 1.34% on the day. It's absolutely brutal. So pound is down a fair whack of a move. This is due to the fact that Theresa May failed to bring the vote to the MPs, and that is an issue. So overall, I'm sitting in Facebook. It's pretty much one of the best performing shares at the moment today, just because of the fact that they have announced their buyback. So that's why the share price is rallying. Like I said, I'll give you a little shout. You still haven't missed a move, if I'm honest with you. If you look at the weekly, look at this long-term move all the way back to the upside. We've got a nice 47% move potentially, but who knows if I'm going to hold it that long. But looking for around a £5,000-6,000 move as we do. But it's one of the only ones I'm feeling really confident with. On that note, let's go back to a Q&A. So you can put the Mevo back on me. And we will stop sharing the screen. So we'll go back to me. So that is Facebook. Let's have a quick look at chat. Work calls, take care, mate. Please make it a hoodie. What are the chances of a market bounce? Your Prime Minister is a wrinkly sausage. Interesting, Flim. Interesting. So obviously we've obviously got Theresa May messing about at the moment. So we've got a lot of these different issues that's causing some problems. So overall, what does that actually mean? So we're obviously now not around in regards to the vote, which is really annoying. It's messed some of my plans up for tomorrow. As you can see, I was in Reuters and the Daily Mail for what we planned on doing. I was playing mini golf and waiting for Theresa May to get the vote across. So rather frustrating on that front. She's obviously did take it forward just because of the fact of there was definitely no way it was going to get passed. So the issue is what do we think is going to go? What do we think is going to happen next? Now, the fact that she's gone back to try to get a better deal is, I honestly can't see this happening. And I think that if it doesn't happen, I can see her stepping down, which means a snap election, which means Conservatives won't stay in, which means it's back over to Labour, Jeremy Corbyn. I don't want to get too much into politics and all the rest of it, but all I'm going to say is the following, pretty much, which has been reiterated throughout my writings, throughout my news articles, and all the rest of it. So, if we do get a yes vote, then it will be good news for the pound, and it could rise against the dollar pretty much as 6-7%, and we could be seeing the price of pound against the dollar back at 1.35. Now that's been, that's basically that's where we could sit. We could be back at 1.35 to the dollar, which is a solid 7% move, and probably nearly coming up 8% move now. And that's been quoted by a few different banks and institutions of what they feel is possible. If we want to bring in shares as well, or things like that, then you're going to be seeing like the big winners, which will be banks, house builders, utility companies, which have all obviously taken a bit of a slack. If you've seen the FTSE, they've been selling off due to the uncertainty and things like that. So shares will basically be boosted, and there will be a relief rally if there is a yes vote. Because obviously investors have been holding off. We haven't been investing in the market so heavily. I mean, you can see from me, even Fusion's been turned off just based on the fact that it's very choppy. I don't know what's going on, and Fusion's never been through a country leaving pretty much the European Union. So in that case, I'm very much conservative. I'll sit on the sidelines. Some other people are out there using Fusion for this motor, but I'm just waiting for the main decision to come through. So that's if a yes vote, that is. So it'd be good news for the pound. If a yes vote, we could see pound move as high as 7-8%, pushing us back to 1.35. Shares will be boosted. Those shares will be banks, house builders, and utility companies within the UK. Everyone understand what a yes vote could achieve in the markets. Good for pound. Good for UK stocks such as banks and house builders. Everyone understand that if that's a yes vote? I am long on cable actually, but I'm very light long on cable. Like I said, I'm not getting too excited yet. Put it that way. I believe that what will happen is eventually it will move up, but I'm not going to take any major risks yet. I'm sitting on the sidelines and I'm waiting. I think that's the best thing to do at this moment in time.
Taylor, who is a member, asked, where did you find out about the announcement with Facebook?
where did I find out about the announcement from Facebook? So I use Interactive Brokers. So Interactive Brokers have time source symbol headlines, so basically just comes straight out. So when you've got your portfolio of stocks, it focuses it around that. So a lot of it's on Reuters at the moment. So Reuters is the main source of news that published that. There's also here, in addition to the buyback, here's the report that's helping Facebook today. So I can go through that if you would like. There's a thing called a heads up, so it's basically about Twitter as well. So it pulls all the news sources from Twitter and tells you exactly what's going on. So opportunistic boost to its buyback program, can expect another boost next year if stocks are still underperforming. So it's basically all about the buyback. It's all talking about it. So we get all the whispers, we get to know what's going on in the market. Interactive Brokers is great. So that is that side. If it is a no vote, though, that is when things become issue. You know, it's an issue. So your FTSE will go up, AJ. If it's a yes vote, especially UK stocks. UK stocks will be the main leaders in this. Like I said, banks, utilities, household constructions, that kind of thing. Now, if it's a no vote, it's a bit of an issue actually. So to be honest, the outcome is more weighted to the yes anyway. So it's always going to be a little bit positive, but it's only if it slips massively. So for example, if it's a no vote, domestic stocks are likely to suffer and election looms. So basically, FTSE firms with major overseas operations could still benefit from a fall in the pound. So international stocks. So if you're a member on my YouTube, on the exclusive content, we actually posted a stock watch list for that. So if it's a yes vote and a no vote, we actually published our stock watch list of which ones to buy if it's a yes or a no vote. So we've already published that on YouTube under the exclusive content. So you just click the join now button on YouTube and that'll basically run through the portfolio that we have. So in regards to that, a no result also it's interesting because a lot of people are saying that it could be priced in already into the pound and into currencies. So there's still the potential for panic. But I genuinely believe that a lot of the selling is done. I literally believe, Flynn, it's like pennies, mate, to join. I think it's like £4 or something like that. It's a new thing that YouTube done. It's something that we put out exclusive content and things like that. So it's always great to catch the stocks and the stuff that we publish. So if, for example, I think it's been priced into pound. If you see it saw today, you see how much it dropped when she didn't come through. That was an interesting side to it because obviously I actually didn't think that she would do that. I didn't think that she wouldn't turn up. But if I was her and I literally thought that this isn't going to work at all, I would probably go back to the drawing board as well. So now the thing is if there was fewer than 25 MPs that reject the deal, sterling could still rise a little. That was what Barclays was saying earlier today. So, for example, even if it was a no vote, but it was only fewer than 25 MPs that rejected the deal, then Barclays was saying actually we could still see pound rally. So even if it was a no vote, but it was under 25 MPs, we could still see price move even higher. So that was one of the things. So even if it was a no, but it was under 25 MPs that rejected the deal, we could still see pound move higher. So that's Barclays' opinion. If, however, though, it was more than 75, it could fall heavily. So anywhere between 25 and 75, we would expect just pound dollar to sit sideways. Anything more than 75, and we could see this absolutely smash through the floor, go back to the announcement lows, back from when we actually even made the decision to leave. So that's a big thing. So if more than 75 do that, then it could fall heavily. Obviously, we don't want that. So basically, domestic stocks, so like the ones that I was just saying, the banks, the house builders and utilities, if it's a no vote, then we're obviously going to get absolutely whacked on that front of things. But FTSE firms with major overseas operations could benefit from a fall in the pound. Evan Deep, you can collect your prize. Don't worry, we'll contact you if you're on polls and stuff like that. Then you've submitted your right email, haven't you? If you've submitted your right email, you'll be getting an email from us. If you've given a dodgy email where we can't contact you, unfortunately you won't get it. So what would I vote for if I was an MP? Oh, that is a really hard question. I don't know if my politics coming into this is going to make any difference really to what's going on in the greater picture. I'm quite happy to say I'm a Remain voter for my own reasons, and there's a lot of reasons why behind that, but it's all based on stats and statistics, not really my opinion. So there's a lot of things like that I would take into account. So does everyone understand now what the results will mean for the markets? Everyone understand? Yes, no? Do we get what's going to happen if yes, if no? With the stocks and FX? I tried to simplify it as much as possible. Blimey, there's a lot of questions. I don't use Elliott wave theory, Kyle. So yeah.
Do you listen to the news and act on what they say?
I don't listen to the news and act on what they say. However, once there is the volatility of the Brexit talks, it's very choppy, light positions. You'll be able to do a lot of positions, a lot of profit, because no one really knows the true direction. So to the buy side, on big spikes to the down, getting in and out, you will make money from this. Not convinced on the FTSE. Look, at the end of the day, is the UK going into a heavy recession as we speak? No. Are companies in the UK performing well? Yes. Have we sold off massive amounts? Yes. Is the market going to go further to the downside? It may well do so. But at the end of the day, it's now a good time to buy stocks that have good long-term potential. Yeah, 100%. 100%. You know, from our highs to where we are now, you know, from market highs back in like early March, you know, we're down like 15% off the highs. You know, a 20% drop is classed as a bear market. So we're only 5% off. So I wouldn't expect the market really to drop more than 5% more. And if we do, that's when it's time to get aggressive. Like how to put it, as Warren Buffett say, when the public are getting fearful, it's time to get greedy. When the others are greedy, it's time to get fearful. It's that simple saying of that. That's how we make money. So another 5% drop would put us at around 6,300. Let's quickly just check that. Yeah, around 6,300 would be what I would potentially see as the floor. That would be the bear market, just about to enter, which is where you usually see price rebound. So I think Pro Index, for those that are asking, is a great shout. Anytime around now, if you've got it on. If you haven't got it on, now's the time to turn it on.
What should you invest in at an early age?
What should you invest in at an early age? You want to keep the risk low, so I'd go with something like premium bonds. Premium bonds where you have no downside risk, but you have the upside risk. You're probably only going to make 1.5 to 2% on average a year, but if you get lucky with a ticket, you can win up to $1 million. You know. Now let's have a quick look. Do you know what time the vote is? Like I said, Zach, the vote's not going ahead today. Yeah, exactly. As well, a lot of people are asking me about this stuff as well. If you're interested in free training on SamuelKTrading.com, there's literally, I'm going to write it on here. There's literally SamuelKTrading.com. Go to the training page. There's free training that is available, so it's definitely worth it. There's free training on our website to get yourself started. Make sure you jump on. You've got no harm, all free. Get yourself started in the markets, get your education going, and that's probably one of the best ways that you can get started. If you've already done that, the next step is probably going through and doing the online course. So I would probably go down that route. Right, have we got any questions about Brexit, or should we go and look at cryptos? Shall we have a look at cryptos, move on from Brexit? What do we reckon? Let's create a new poll. Let's see if we're ready for crypto talk. Crypto talk, yes, no, add options. I know, let's say more stocks, see if people want to go to that. Send poll. There's a poll up, guys. Get voting. See what we want to talk about. We've only got about 20-25 minutes left. So guys, those that actually want to look at the stock portfolio, like I said, on the Join Now exclusive content on YouTube, you can get that straight away. And the portfolio is already there. Lovely, me and Elliot have put those portfolios together. Like I said, if you're planning for the Brexit, then you would have already had your stock portfolio ready, like we do. So those guys that put more stocks, click the Join Now button on YouTube, and you'll be able to see the portfolios for yes and no, and which ones to get ready for. Right, crypto talk. We've got 40 people wanting cryptos. Someone asking, what do I think of New Zealand dollar long? Don't really trade it, if I'm honest with you. Can you answer my question about the JTP? Let's have a quick look at questions. So what I'm gonna do is, guys, if you have questions, put them on the questions. Ask your question. Chaz, take note of questions. And what I'll do is I'll answer all the questions in the last, say, 10 minutes, because the likelihood is that I've probably answered them in the talk. Is basically what I'm after. So as for cryptos, what do I think? So Evan Deep, I've already answered my views on Brexit. I've already done that. So yeah, I don't think she'll get voted out. I think she'll step down, if anything. So my views on the crypto market sell-off is, again, I keep reiterating this, it's all due to the fact that cryptos are run by people that don't know how to run businesses, in my opinion, but also just due to the fact, the lack of confidence, the fact that Bitcoin ETFs hasn't gone through yet, the fact that regulatory guidance is just coming out in the UK. I think 2019 is the year of cryptos. I think they are. I don't think we're going to see price go much lower from where we are. I don't know, do we have any yield coin holders in here? Let's just give a massive yes up if we've got a yield coin. If we're yield coin holders, massive yes up. 2019 for yield coin, yes, 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 look at that. Lovely, yes up. We've got some yield coin holders on YouTube. Harry on YouTube said, if she steps down, how do you think the market will react? I think there'll be a snap election. I think we'll see pound go through the floor, if I'm honest with you. Crazy to see how many yield coin holders we've got. So I want to buy, but don't know how much I should buy. Matt Ryan, make sure you just, I don't know who the best person is to contact on that. Go on to Yield Owl and contact either Raj or Stephen with them. So yield coin is an interesting place. So I was writing for, I can't remember who it was now, Daily Express or it wasn't Reuters, it was one of them. And basically the question is why is the crypto crash happening and why are tokens getting absolutely hit? And the real thing here is, for me, is that let's concentrate on this. So the yield coin value against Ethereum is actually the highest price it has ever been since we hit the exchange. So if Ethereum was the same price, okay, as what it was when we listed, would actually be at around 9-10 cent now and would be at record highs. So actually it's not yield coin that's not in demand, it's Ethereum that is pushing the price lower. So what do you do in this scenario when this happens? And this is where trader's brain comes in. So this is how we're going to fix the crypto markets as much as we can. So obviously we are going into a lovely stock exchange in the UK. I can't quote any more on it, but that's something that we're obviously pushing for and striving to get that all done. And actually we submitted most of the data, so I'll be able to give you an update on what's going on with us listing on the stock market. And obviously with us listing on the stock market, we become credible and we actually open the doorways for cryptos to be listed on the stock market, which is also another thing to be able to be proud of. So I'm going to quickly just do a quick poll actually. Add a poll. Let's do a new poll. I'm a yield coin holder. Yes. No. And then I'm going to add an option actually. No, but I want to be. Please help. Because then I'll see who's on there and I'll send it to the right people. So please help means that one of the guys will come and help me. So whilst you're doing that, you can vote on the poll whilst I'm talking to you guys. How do you feel about Ripple? Do you feel it can be categorized with the other cryptos? Taylor, I think it will actually move higher, actually, Ripple, but I'll talk about that in a minute because I know a lot of people want to talk about I know people want to talk about yield coin and also about the crypto space. So put it this way. Let's have a quick decision on this. This is interesting. So obviously there's a poll up. You can either vote yes, you're a holder, no, you're not a holder, or no, but I would like to be. And if you want to be, the guys will be in contact and will help you go through the process of purchasing yield coin. So now the interesting part about this is, and if you also Stephen, I can vouch for Stephen. Stephen is legit. He's not just trying to get you to contact him. Stephen is part of the yield coin team on there. Stephen with him, that is. So the one thing about this is, if pound value was to be pegged against Venezuela, okay, how do you think the value of the cross pair would do? Pound against the Venezuela, how do you think it would do? Do you think it would go? Do you think it would be good, or do you think it would be choppy as anything? If it was pegged against Venezuela's economy, how would we do? Would it be stable or would it be choppy? It would be shit. Okay, it's choppy, shit. Okay, so I've got a few votes here. Choppy. Choppy. Anyone else? Dean Chapman. Make sure that you are Stephen with him. If you're around, can you just chuck your email on the YouTube live chat, or Chaz can do it, so someone can help contact Dean just to go through. So it'll literally be choppy, right? It won't be stable, Philippe. That's a perfect world that we live in. But look, when you're pegged against something that is volatile, right, where the leaders are, we've got what's coming back now? The Arnold Schwarzenegger's coming back. Skyfall, whatever it's called. What's it called?
Yeah.
What's it called? What's the robots that take over in Arnie?
Terminator.
Yeah, what's it called?
Skynet.
Skynet's coming back. Skynet's coming back for me. There we go. Good job, Ben. So basically, what will end up happening is, when you're pegging against something so choppy. So in this scenario, we're pegging yield coin against Ethereum, right? Ethereum's going through the floor, it's dragging yield down with it, because that's what's happening. Same with Bitcoin. Bitcoin's going down through the floor, it's dragging yield down with it. It's like being a toddler with reins on and getting dragged around by your parents. That's literally what's happening to us. So although that we're secretly valuable, but we don't have the power to pull ourselves away. So when we launch our own exchange, we're going to peg ourselves to the pound. Now when we peg ourselves to the pound, theoretically we should be trading at that 9 to 10 cent level, if we get rid of our ETH and Bitcoin crosses. So it's actually a bit of a weird one. Do we get rid of the ties to the ETH and Bitcoin market and maybe move from a yield to a stable coin? So maybe like ETH to USDT, or ETH to the Gemini pound. Have they got Gemini pound? I think they have, haven't they? I know there's a pound stable coin. I'm trying to remember who runs it. Not sure. But it's interesting because obviously if we move to a pound, and we're working in pounds and US dollars, then we're pegged to something that's stable. Well, pounds probably, pounds still move 6%, so pounds not really that stable, is it? But I mean, we're moving to more stable things, such as the US dollar, the pound, and so the value would actually be a lot higher. Does people understand that concept of Bitcoin is very volatile because of what's going through? But when you're like yield coin, and it's actually got a stable economy, it's got stable users, and the market's moving smoothly, then what's happening is the supply is there for the yield coin, the demand is there for the yield coin, but the value against ETH keeps dropping, which means the value of yield keeps dropping. So if we peg it against pound or the US dollar T, that is when things become interesting. That is when we actually in a scenario where yield can go from 1 cent, which it's at now, straight to 9 or 10 cent. So, if I'm honest with you, I'm buying up everything at 1 cent because I can and I understand that concept. So, it's not. I just let my secret out. But hey, that's that's the trick basically. It's basically understanding where the demand is. There is demand in yield coin and there's demand in I'm working off the top of my head. It's like 100 to 200,000 a month that goes through on yield coin minimum, and then more on the exchange. And it's an interesting concept because people want yield coin, people believe in yield coin, but people don't believe in Ethereum, and people don't believe in Bitcoin. But because our community is a close-knit community, the value of it is actually strong. So if you have any kind of understanding of what I've just said, if you was to take the pound and get rid of it pegged against Venezuela's economy, in that scenario, or what I'm using in a made up scenario there, we're not actually paid against Venezuela, so don't quote me on that. But if we moved away from Venezuela and it was just a pound, then how would it be worth? It would be worth more than what it was with Venezuela. So that is the idea. If pegged to a stable coin, do you limit your growth potential? No, we don't, because yield coin can still be volatile based on the supply and demand, right? It means it will be less volatile, but the growth curve should be smoother. Will we see the end of fiat currency? No, we won't. No, we won't. Not for a long time. I'm talking hundreds and hundreds of years. I don't think so. Does it work both ways? It does work both ways, yeah. But do people understand that concept? Like, that concept, does that make sense to you guys? So, my interest is in yield coin because I know what we're doing. We're listing on the stock exchange, so I know that generates more institutional interest. I know it generates more business interest, and then the retail audience is growing massively. The demand is growing that massively for yield coin. What we're achieving is actually quite important. We're out there, we're in the news. It's important. It's important. So that's one thing I like about yield coin, because I generally see the value of it being at 5-6 cents minimum. So I'm seeing it at a discount at like 500% at the moment. So I generally see that we can see a strong position. Sam, where do you think is safe to sell yield coin? Well, obviously yield coin will be listed on our own exchange. We're launching our own exchange next year. So that is when we launch the exchange. We are still planning on January, looking at the end of January. How many customers have yield coin got? I think we're just shy of around 2,000 and 2,800 on Yield Owl. So the amount of users holding yield coin is growing every single day. So that's interesting, and the supply is obviously fixed. So the more users that are in play, the more the demand, the more the price. And as long as we move away from ETH, like I said, if we was pegged just a pound, we'll be trading at 10 cent right now, which is interesting. If we were against the dollar in that case. So interesting. So that's what do I think? I think actually the crypto side will move next year. Look, yield coin, I think it's actually going to be quite an awesome part of the crypto market, because obviously we list on the stock exchange. I think that will bring media. I think the Bitcoin ETF. Ooh, cracked a rib. The Bitcoin ETF, I think, will be a big thing, and I think the regulatory standpoint that comes through will also be a big point as well. When the regulatory standpoint comes true and you can actually apply for UK regulations for cryptos, I think that's a very strong place to be, and that will open the door to institutional funds. I think I remember reading something about if Fidelity Fund gave 5% of their entire funds under management to cryptos, it was something like 5 times the entire crypto market. So it gives you an understanding of how big the crypto space could be with institutional funds, and that's something to take on board. Guys, I've been talking for ages. Make sure you thumbs up on YouTube. Come on, give me those thumbs up. 26 of you have 86. Where's the love, guys? Where is the love? You know, so it's important. What's up?
I'm thinking of a way to reward those who've stayed to the end.
Yeah. Maybe we should do a spin at the end. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know. A spin at the end. Chaz is trying to make me do a spin at the end for people to stay to the end of the webinar, like I'm some kind of boring person or something. Yeah, I'm sitting here with popcorn and a spinning wheel. Does that not look like fun spent on a Monday night? Come on, bro. Chill. Look at these lot. Look, now you've got an army going against me, Chaz. Now they're going free spin fusion. Spin. Look at them all.
What if we do a Christmas spin? So whoever stayed to the end.
Spin?
Yeah, whoever stayed to the end, spin the wheel. And then if they choose the right colour, they're entered into a Christmas spin.
Oh, maybe they go into another Christmas spin.
Yeah.
Maybe they should just do a raffle and give me a number. That'd make my life a lot easier, wouldn't it? Yeah.
So then spins are more interactive.
Jeez, look at these lot. They're all on my case already. Already on my case. Next thing you're going to be saying, I want to ride in a Ferrari and everything. I end up doing a track day of like 100 people. It's going to be awful. Anyway, right. So crypto markets, we get it. We get the score, right? Look, there you go. 37 people, thumbs up. There we go. So, right, my point is that when we look at the cryptos and the opportunities, that is literally what we're looking at, okay? So, what you've got to understand is I think that we'll see Bitcoin move. I don't think we're going to see. So, my prediction next year is actually Bitcoin to be at 10,000 to 15,000 if we get the Bitcoin ETF, and if we see regulations come in the UK, and if we see institutions coming. So, there's a lot of ifs. Now, the ifs aren't there for Yieldcoin because I know what Yieldcoin's doing because I'm in charge of Yieldcoin. So it's a little bit more safer in my opinion. So that's why I'm sticking with Yieldcoin. 1 cent, I know is already trading at 10 cents in the fact of if it was against the dollar, that's what it'd be trading at. So to me, that's a safe investment on my point. Obviously, I'm not telling you guys what to do. So obviously the price of Ethereum is affecting Yieldcoin and pushing it down because when we listed, Yield was like at, what was it? It was at 700 or something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now it's like fucking now it's at $90. So when you look at it like that, it's gone from like 700-800 down to $90. It's gone down in 8 times. So it drags us down. So if we're against the US dollar, we'll be trading at between 8 and 10 cent right now. Now that says something, right? Now, yeah. So basically, my point is, it's massive discount right now, and I'm like hands up. I'm buying. Hands up, I'm buying. I've got no problem admitting that I'm buying my own crypto because I know where it's going. I know that the crypto exchange is going smoothly, and I know what's going on. So that's probably one of the things. Like I said, so if you're on a poll, and you're a Yieldcoin holder, great job. If you're a no, you know, unfortunately, you'll probably miss out on the opportunity. If you want to be a Yieldcoin holder, then click no, but I want to be, please help. And Stephen will contact you to be able to help you be able to buy Yieldcoin. Obviously, it's one of those things. And also, where's the duck noise? Whack. Yeah. Sorry, it's not. We're no editing at the moment. No editing, guys. No editing. Unfortunately. So you know, Ripple's another one, and I think Ripple is going the route of, look, it's working with institutions. Its Ripple network is not the actual physical token itself. So it's not a token, sorry, the actual coin itself. So my point is that really progressing it, it's going to need the regulatory side come through. And I think if Ripple get the regulatory side on board as soon as they can, when it comes out, I think we'll see Ripple actually move. I do sell Yieldcoin for the same price as it is on System Coin. Yep. So whatever the price is on System Coin, that's the price that we sell it for. So it's always at live market price. That's what we try to do. We always try to fill it as much as we can. So yeah, obviously depending on the volume, if there's a lot more, then you can't do that. So what I'm going to do is quickly go over to the Q&As. So guys, let's get the questions going. How many Yieldcoins will ever be made? So there's 1.1 billion of them in total. And obviously I'm buying back anyway, so I'm buying back, so I'm actually removing the supply from the market because I want my own crypto and I want to hold as much as I can. And so the supply is slowly getting drained out because obviously I'm buying it back, which is great. I do see upside, so my shouts next year I am saying is Ripple, Yieldcoin and Bitcoin. In order, I will obviously go with Yieldcoin, so on and so forth. Do you have financial advisors in Samuel & Co? Really interesting that you asked that, Ed, because it's something that we're doing. So we're going to be becoming financial advisors as well, just to add to our portfolio things that we add here. So that is something that we're doing in the near future. So that's something that we will be doing. Any sort of holding benefit of yield as nodes staking? No, there is no benefits like that, just the appreciation vote. So it's the appreciation that's at 1 cent. And if anyone wants to sell me their yield coins at 1 cent, just send me a message, mate. Let me know how much it is, and I'm game. Just let me know. How many yield coins will be made? Like I said, there's 1.1 billion, so I've answered that one. And it doesn't go up, and we're locking the ones up. Yes, I do see upside in Ripple, like I was just saying. Yes. So I'm going to just filter by the ones not answered. There we go, let's filter not answered. Do you trade crypto or hold coin tokens? So I'm a holder of I'm actually a holder of ETH, Yieldcoin and also Bitcoin. Does Yieldcoin have a direct competitor? Very good question, actually. I don't think it does. I don't really see anyone listing massively on the exchange. So no, I don't think so. Blimey, it's all going. Will you ever offer an investment portfolio? I can't say too much on that, but let's just say our regs are getting upgraded as we speak. So we're offering a lot in the near future. So 2019 is a very interesting year for us. Are you looking forward to ETH's upgrade fork next year? Yes, I am. I'm not sure where we're going with it, but who knows. What do you think about silver? More downside, Michael? I'm not actually focused on silver. I'm more looking at gold with the hedge. So that's probably what I'll be gold focus, I would say. Sorry, I'm trying to get through as many questions as I can. Is there any major ones coming from YouTube? Should we yield coin target for 2019? Great question. I'm going to be conservative and say something like 5-6 cent. But I think we could see a lot more, especially with the regulatory side. Do you trade stocks, forex based on long-term politic calls? Also love the cars. Guess the 4A. Any chance I want some merch? If you could show me that you guessed before I started revealing the make of the cars, then yes, Cena. I trade FX based on technicals, and also fundamentals, and also algo based. It's really hard keeping up with all of your questions, guys. I checked to FCA and your regulation has expired. What are your plans about that? Are you going to change your regulations? Yes, Ronaldo. So when you go through the process of upgrading your regulations, you actually have to withdraw your current regulations in order to submit for new regulations. It sounds a bit weird, but it's just one of those things when you submit your FCA application. So we have increased our FCA regulations. So when they come through, you'll be seeing it on the register what new regulations we have. When you buy TradeMate Cluster, do you get any info with it on the best strategy to use with it? Yes, Robbie. You get a system on how to use it. Sam, I'm interested to know if you sold yield when it hits over 200% return in the first 24 hours of launch, or did you hold? So CSI, so what I did was when we actually listed on the exchange, there was no sellers to fill the market. So what I did was I put up some initial sell orders and I put them up at 7-8 cent. To help people get into the market that didn't get into the ICO. So I filled those positions, but I was only to help create a marketplace for it. Other than that, no. Hope that answers your question. Does your coin have a direct competitor? Really interesting one there. I don't think so in the UK. I don't think so in the UK. Is all of the trading competitions being recorded? Will we be able to see the footage? Yes, Michael. Yes, it will be. It starts in February and probably airs in March. Okay. Do you trade stocks for it's based on calls? Speculate policy decisions. Okay, I answered that one. Answered already. God, it's hard to go on this. Sam, go hate, mate. Your woman needs you. TY. Right, let's have a quick look. Is your coin likely to move up from 1 cent in December? Great shout, actually. Put it this way, at 1 cent I like buying, Sarah, so I think it's one of those where, you know, if it moves from 1 cent, it's usually the guys that know what's happening. So I think every time it's at 1 cent, you do see buying. So it is a very interesting level for individuals. So I do see it going higher. It could be performing at around 1.5, I reckon. When I'm trading 50-minute time frame, John Doe, I look for about a 1.5 RR. Following from the above question, if you are genuine about fundamentals behind crypto, why do you think and speculate on this? I'm genuinely interested in knowing your views. Many thanks. So Evan Deep, it's very different. I'm not speculating on Yieldcoin. I own Yieldcoin. So I know what I'm doing. I know what the plans are with Yieldcoin. I know what's achieving. I know what stage we're at. So I know where we're achieving. I know where we're going. So I'm not speculating. It's almost factual in my case for Yieldcoin. Yeah. So no speculation. I'm not speculating. I'm saying that the environment will be a better place when regulations come in. So it's, you know, one of those. I'm at the gym working out, listening to you. Legend. Go create a story on Instagram and tag me in it. I love seeing that kind of stuff. I am aiming for 1 to 1.5% return. I mean, it's hard keeping up with all of your questions. Pro index questions, roughly how many trades does it place and how long are they open? Great question, Mark. It depends. Obviously, when the market's not moving up, they're going to stay open. But you could be in on each indice probably between 3 and 5 trades, I would say. So I want to do it based on thoughts on Apple stock value. I haven't actually looked at it lately. Let's have a quick look for you. I mean, Facebook's still moving higher, isn't it? It's now up nearly 4% on the day, so that's not bad. Apple, let's have a quick look. Yeah, I mean, monthly it's sold off, hasn't it? I mean, monthly it's down nearly 28%. I think we could still see another 20% drop, down to around 134, 137. So just bear that in mind. So that's technical, quick look I'm talking about there. Surely Fusion needs volatility, so is it a good time to run it? Ian, yes, you are right. You are right. It is a good time to run it. But I would be running it on like quarter low risk, and the reason why is because it's never been through this. So Fusion is based on historic, yeah. Well, it's never been through this environment, so we don't know how it would achieve. So it's a cautious play, yeah. Be cautious play. Craig, is there any news coming out there about a potential FCA regulated ETF fund with Luke? No, definitely not. No, Luke is one of our traders and trainers. We're not doing a regulated ETF fund with Luke. Luke trades his own account.
Well,
Beast mode, we are literally doing the final optimizations on it, so be released by Q1 2019. Does the same stuff get taught in the advanced trader course as your junior trader program? Are you on about the wealth program, Robbie? It's more one-to-one training on that, and it covers a lot more things like using of algorithms. You get algorithms that are included in the packages and so on and so forth. So it's a bit more advanced. Jeez, you guys are not resting up on this, are you? Is Fusion 2 due soon? It is indeed. The update is nearly there. That is one that is coming soon. Watch this space. Improved efficiency by 33%. How long have you been trading? 10 years. I'm a skeleton. Nearly retired. I'm an old bastard. What's Fusion 2? Mind blown. Hashtag tell me about it. Literally, Fusion 2. What? I know. Who would have thought it? When will it be best to start using Fusion again? Rich, as soon as we find out what's going on with Theresa May. So as soon as Miss May gets all of her cans lined up in one area, Miss May sorts her shit out.
Do you swing trade without fundamentals?
Do I swing trade without fundamentals? You can, but you want to take in a full picture. We do one webinar about JTP. I do a lot about JTP. JTP is self-explanatory on the website, things like that. So visit website, I would say. Will existing Fusion users have free access to version 2? It's actually taken us quite a long time to code it, so I don't know. We're probably going to be looking at a coding fee to recode them to the account. Yeah, something along those lines. It's still a decision we've got to make. Me and Elliot have been working on it quite hard, and it does improve the efficiency by 40%. So 40% efficiency, probably a recoding fee. Hashtag more gains. Who likes that? More gains. Am I only backing the upside growth of cryptocurrency market because you personally invested heavily into it, or do you believe that? Listen, like, I'm a massive believer in just not talking shit. So, honestly, if I look, I'm not even talking about Bitcoin. I'm talking about yield coin. Now, yield coin has been as regulatory compliant as one can be. We're listing and pushing the listing on a stock exchange. So no, it's not because I'm heavily backing it. It's because I believe in what I'm doing, and I believe there's a space for it. So yeah. Hashtag believe, mate. Believe. Are you pro-Brexit? No, I'm not. I'm a Remainer. When you ask a question at the beginning of a video and due to so many questions it never gets answered, victory royale. Yeah, literally, it's so hard, right? Mate, it's my life. Hard life. Thought on Apple stock value. Right, I answered that one. Further sell-off could be seen. I do believe in crypto as well, as people ask me, especially yield coin. When should I start using Fusion again? When Theresa May stops talking, or when the Brexit vote's gone through. We need to make sure we've got some clear clarity on it when Brexit vote goes through. So it could be it could be a week or so yet, Rich. You know, answered. Any other questions that you want me to answer?
What are your thoughts on option trading?
What's my thoughts on option trading? It's not one that I really do. Yeah, it's literally one of those things where I'm just focused on AI, Fusion, CFDs, spread betting, and stocks and ETFs. It's not something else. You know. Does current Fusion users get discount for loyalty? Great question. Daniel, I will consider this. Have you heard about silver gold becoming illegal to mail in Canada? No. That is bonkers though, Lee. Where do you get the Barclays info with reference to the vote, Sam? Let me post you the link. So it's actually an article that I was part of that I was writing for. So there you go, guy. I'll send you the answer with the link. I've already answered the one about reward to risk. Answered. Guys, do we have any other questions? Guys, like I said, on my website, samuelcotrading.com, go to the training section, click free training, get started. What is wrong with free education? YouTube video. Do not forget to thumbs up, comment and subscribe, and click the join now button for exclusive content. Literally, it's mega easy to go ahead. What is a recession? That's a discussion for another day, I think. NA, I'll put on that one. Sorry, mate, that's a long question there. What do you think of the dollar rally today? Does it look right to me, especially with weak job openings? Yeah, Charles. I haven't looked at it, if I'm honest with you. I've been so busy. I've been literally focusing on pound dollar, looking at the news, what's going on. Please go home. Can't have Nicola killing you. True story. Hashtag cold dinner. Cold dinner. What is your opinion on Elliott Waves? No, I'm not a fan of it. Will this webinar be available for download? It will be. It'll be on YouTube. Guys, listen, there is a free winter spin that is on our website. If you spin the wheel, you can win free prizes, mass discounts on the website. Look, I can't help you much more. YouTube, free education, HD on YouTube now. Look at that investment. Mevo, HD content for you guys. Lots of inspiration, lots of trading, lots of things to come, new regulations, more training, more products, better Fusion. Fusion 2.0 is on its way and efficiency level has increased by at least 30-40%. Beast mode is on its way. I'm still looking like a panda. I'm still working. So, yeah, literally. Ghost has probably eaten my dinner. You are right. You are right indeed. So, guys, how much percent you... literally, I think a lot of the questions are getting repeated now. So, guys... Basically, Samuel, you are servicing a pump and dump scheme for your cryptocurrency. Let's get this last schooling in here, just so we can school this guy. So I think it's unfair to suggest to people to buy into this, and it's incredibly unbiased information that you have offered for 90% of this webinar, 5% being the stupid game at the beginning. Evan Deep, listen, mate. No one told you to come onto my webinar. No one told you to come and watch me. No one told you to come and follow me. So if you don't like what I'm talking about, then you know exactly where to go. And not once did I ever tell someone to buy something. I merely said if someone is interested, then just click the thumbs up and we can help them. But hey, people see things in a bad way. Like I said, keep on hating, buddy. And at the end of the day, life's life. So if you don't like it, simply lump it, you know. And obviously you didn't win on the free merch competition, otherwise you would have been a little bit happier. So sorry that you didn't win. Oh, look at this guy. Look, he's even trying to plug it. Those genuinely interested in learning. Look, oh look, let's put a quick plug in there because he doesn't have his own followers. Oh, awesome. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, we got. Oh! Did someone get kicked? Ah. Oh. Bless him. Someone got kicked. Hard life. We just have to kick these people, hey? Dear, I've worked in this industry, unlike this guy. Clearly doesn't know me. Didn't know that I worked at a private bank on Fleet Street called Sahor & Co. Private Bank, no? Didn't realise private banks weren't good enough either. Jeez. Blimey. Mustn't know anything, eh? Only 200,000 social media followers across the board on Samuel Co Trading, Samuel Leach and YouTube. Hey, that's what you get for when you spend your time at 8:40 at night talking to people, telling them about Brexit, right? You know? Dear oh dear. Dear oh dear. Hard life, guys. For those that won the free merch, enjoy. Merry Christmas, and I hope I've helped you all. If you have further questions, don't feel don't feel to message me. No, you do message me. Message me on at Samuel Leach on Instagram, or you can send an email to hr at samuelandcotrading.com, and we'll be sure to help you guys out. Let's make sure you understand what's going on in the Brexit space. Let's make sure you understand what's going on in the crypto space. Like I said, always here to help, and thank you guys for following me on this awesome journey. And like I said, we'll go through the emails of who won the merch and start sending that out. So yeah, no worries guys, and hope you appreciate it that we are here again at 8:40 on a Monday night when we could be at home. So Merry Christmas. I hope you all have an absolute smashing month, and I hope you all profit as much as you can. Take care guys, it's been a pleasure, and I'll see you in the next webinar. Peace out guys. Don't forget to thumbs up, comment, subscribe, click the join now button, and also follow me on Instagram if you like Ferraris and Rolls Royce, because I like their new toys. Anyway, peace out.